Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel again, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for everything that you're doing. And one thing that gives me greatest pleasure is that I keep on receiving messages from educators, especially the young ones, who tell me how benefiting they are out of this YouTube videos that I'm posting, and that gives me a pure joy, and I love it this way because the main aim is to impact lives for the better, and that the dignity of this noble profession remains preserved by those who are in the profession. Today, I'm going to talk about three things. On this first video, I'm going to talk to you about union affiliation. Quite a tricky subject. Union recruitment and affiliation has been badly and wrongly done over the past years by teachers at schools. Every time when a new teacher comes to work at your institution, you find that the old teachers would want to corner the new teacher into joining the union in which they obviously belong to. And that is wrong. And that is also infringing the right of that person's freedom of association. You must know that according to labor law, when we learn under the topic of trade unions, we learn that each and every South African citizen possesses freedom of association, and the freedom of association goes together with freedom not to associate. So as a young teacher, or as a teacher who is beginning to work at an institution, you must know that you have two choices. You have a freedom to associate with any union of your choice, and you have the freedom not to associate. You must not be in a situation where somebody forces you into signing and becoming their member. That is constitutionally wrong. Now, what I do as a mentor at my workplace, I am a mentor to the young teachers. Usually my principal trusts me in taking care and showing the new teachers around. And I can tell you where I'm seated today that there is not even a single teacher who has passed from my hands whom I have said to them, join this union. I've never done that, and I will never ever do that. One thing that I say to them is, sir or ma'am, there are many unions in South Africa. Go research them for yourself. Know them for yourself. Read about them. Study about them. And appropriate those policies and constitutions of those unions to your life. And if you find a union that resonates or that sings the same tune as you, then join it. I don't do this thing of because you are under my department or because I'm mentoring you, you must therefore be in my union. I don't do that. No. Every person has a freedom to associate where they want, and the freedom not to associate where they do not want. Simple as that. Stop feeling like you are betraying people if you don't want to join or be in the unions which they are. It is your constitutional right. Choose the path you want to take. Yes, recruitment is a good thing, but recruitment does not mean forcing. A person has the last say. And we don't join unions because they are having more members at the workplace we are at, or we don't join unions because generally it's made up of more members. You don't do that. We don't go with majority rules. We go with personal contentment. We go with personal preference. Join it because it works for you. So one thing that we always need to ask ourselves is, ever since you've started working and ever since you've been a member to Union X, ask yourself, what has that union done for you and to you? Are you growing? Has it grown you? Has it developed you? Has that union made you to be a better teacher? Has that union made you to be a better person, even in the society? These are the things we should benchmark on. It should not be solely about we are just members. You need to be found growing. You need to be found triumphing. You need to be found confident. You need to be found having something to say. You know, it is very pathetic to find people who are leaders of certain unions, and when you discuss policy matters, you know, legislative frameworks, they don't have anything to say. They just don't even know what that policy is talking about. It is pathetic. Yet this person says, I'm a leader. The sole mandate is growth and development. So do not be cornered into joining a union. And for those who are unhappy in some unions, if you want to change and move from one union to the other, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. You just stand up and change. Don't stay and be unhappy in a union just because you feel like you are betraying the first person who recruited you, or you are betraying some of your colleagues who belong to the other union. It's not about them, it's about you. What do you want? It's about you. You don't have to be feeling like, hey, what would they say about me? It's you. At the end of the day, it is you. And I want to challenge you on the last thing here. People would say, if you don't belong to a particular union, your chances of getting promotions would be slim. This is my response every time. If God says it's your time to shine, if God says it's your time for a promotion, I guarantee you, union or no union, if it is your time, you will be promoted. That one is a fact. If it is your time, according to God's calendar and according to how God has predestined your life, you will get that promotion. Grace is able to break protocols and principles. I'm saying this from experience. The grace of God respects no boundaries. If it is your time to shine, you will shine, whether you are on the left or you are on the right, or you are on top, or you are at the bottom. If it is your time to shine, you will shine. Do not be scared and remain unhappy in a union simply because you want a post. No. Do it for your own life. Do it for yourself. If God says it's your time, one singer says, when Jesus says yes, no one can say no. And I agree 100%. If God says it's your time, it's your time. So you don't have to stay unhappy in the name of what if. Okay, at the end of the day, we should not even join unions because we want posts. I don't think this is the sole mandate. We should not affiliate with unions because we want posts. We should affiliate with unions for companionship and for association. That's the end of it. Then promotions must be out of merit. And I also now believe in the timing of God concerning your life. Do not be cornered. Be happy. Affiliate where you would love. Affiliate where you feel content. Affiliate where you are finding growth. Affiliate where you are finding development. Affiliate where the principles agree with your personal principles. And that is the end. That is the end. So, on union affiliation, I would still say, follow or join a union which best resonates with your tune. And it is also not wrong not to be a member of any union. It's not wrong. This is why in labor law, we learn about closed shop agreements. We learn about people who are not members of unions, yet they are employees of the employer. Yeah, we've got agency shop agreements, closed shop agreements. Those are the concepts of labor law. But you are also allowed, if you do not want to be a member, not to be a member. There's nothing wrong. You get what I mean? So do not be cornered into joining a union if you are not ready, if you do not like it, join it. Even if you are the only staff member in that union, at that institution, so be it. It makes you happy, so be it. It's fine. Stop struggling and suffocating in unions because you are scared of what people would say. Thank you.